Today I could introduce you guys to who Tyrone really is. He's a buddy of mine. He's not like a mythical character, so he really does exist. So you guys are gonna meet him today. Actually, he's gonna come on the show. So we're gonna talk about 5 signs that makes you look like a nice girl. Okay, so let's talk about these. All right. When you meet a guy that you like and you set your standards based on how much you like him, the more you like him, the more you'll tolerate bullshit from him. The more you like him, the more you'll wait for his responses. The more you like him, the more you'll forgive him for his mistakes. Okay. Now look, let's ask Tyrone. Yo, Tyrone, what do you think of girls who set no standards when they first meet you? What do you think of those girls?
Well, it's very easy, man. When I see a girl who's a nice girl, Tyrone just wiggles inside. It's very easy to mess with them, man. All you gotta do is just promise them that you're gonna change. And as soon as you promise them that, they all of a sudden start acting like you're gonna change. Pah! Yo, right. Anyways, Alex, I gotta go. I gotta go train Melissa. Tyrone out, nigga. Have a good day.
All right. So as you guys heard, from the mouth of Tyrone, he said that, okay? That's the first one. You set your standards based on how much you like them. And that's not good. Next one. You forgive and forget very quickly, okay? That's what every Melissa has. Every Melissa out there, you cheat on her, you're like, baby, I promise I'll never hurt you no more. She's like, are you sure, Tyrone? Yes, baby, I promise I'll never do that again. I'll never cheat with your sister. And she's like, yeah, okay, all right. You know what? You sound sincere enough. I'll forgive you for the 30th time. Come here, baby. You see what I'm saying? It's kind of like when you like a guy, you're going to forgive him more quickly. You're just going to forgive him more quickly. And unfortunately, when you do that, yeah, he's happy that you forgave him. But deep down, he's like, this bitch is crazy. I can't believe she forgave me with that kind of stuff. Look, man, the less you know him, the less forgiving you have to be. Okay? Now, if you're dating somebody for 20 years and he cheated on you and you caught him, you know the guy, okay? But if it's been 2 months and he cheated on you or he slapped you or he disrespected you and you just forgive him quickly, you're the problem. Not that I'm victim blaming, but you're the problem because you keep accepting in your life. If he's not kidnapping you, why are you there? I get it. It's your oxytocin. Oxytocin causes you to focus more on the emotional relationship rather than on how bad they treat you. I get it. But that's why you got to create your standards before you meet that guy. Create those standards. I'll make a video about how to set standards next. Create those standards first and then deal with the guy, because if you create your standards as you're getting to know the guy, you're going to forgive him about everything. And Tyrone loves to be forgiven. Yeah. You know what, Tyrone? Tell us what you have to say. How do you get a girl to forgive you?
Man, it's very easy to do that, bro. All you got to do is, act a little sad, act like I'm depressed, make an excuse or some shit like that. And if you cry a little bit, they'll forgive you for that shit. As long as you sound like you're sorry, they'll forgive you for that. Okay? It's very easy. Why? Because the way to make a woman fall in love is through her ears.
I mean, that's what he says. You know what I'm saying? So don't believe everything they tell you. Okay? All right. Third thing. You believe every guy has good intention. You believe just because you're pretty much projecting just because you have good intentions, you assume that Tyrone, stop with Tyrone. You assume that Jake the quarterback, Bob the builder is never gonna play you. Never underestimate your competition. Never underestimate people. Never underestimate how good people could be, but also never underestimate how evil people could be. Which means you gotta find a middle ground, and that middle ground is you're suspicious of everybody, not because that's something you cannot control, but because it's a controllable mechanism you've chosen to use. You're using your own suspicious nature. Why? Because the number one trait that will help you have the best genes for your child, that natural selection has selected women who have these traits. The number one trait is being able to being able to identify false advertisement. Tyrone, tell them about false advertisement.
Man, I hate when girls are able to read my bullshit. That's all I have to say.
All right, fuck it. That's all you have to say. All right. So the second thing, fourth thing, you're afraid of confrontation. Pretty much anytime you're somebody who's been put down, who's been beat up through life, you're afraid of confrontation because you've associated confrontation with pain. You've never felt respected when you confronted somebody. What do you have to say about that, Tyrone?
Yo, bro, man, I gotta go to work, my nigga. I gotta go. Enough of this shit.
All right, Jesus Christ. Come the fuck that, Tyrone. Jesus Christ. All right. So you're afraid of confrontation. Unfortunately, you got to go in the opposite direction of that fear. You have to go towards confrontation. And even though it's not comfortable, see that as the price to pay to get out of your nice girl habit. If you're afraid of confrontation, if you're afraid to tell somebody you want to raise, if you're afraid to tell somebody I want this or that about expressing what you want, you're pretty much a nice girl. If you only do that once you've completely had it, you're pretty much a nice girl because you only do that once you explode, right? So that's one thing. The fourth one, confrontation. And the last one, you're way too polite. Jesus fucking Christ. Let me tell you something, man. Some people, that's the easiest sign that somebody's a nice person. You're too polite. I remember one time there was this one dude, I think he had autism. You know, sometimes you have two doors from the inside to the outside. You have two doors. You open the door, bloop, goes behind you, and then you open it again. This dude was so fucking polite. He will hold both doors and wait till everybody come, and you have to run so that he doesn't get tired. Because he's saying, come through. He's opening both doors. Look, whenever you're too polite with people, let me tell you something. They see that as weakness. Even though it's good, but being too polite comes across as weakness. It's better off to come across a little more cold or even less polite if you're too polite because it shows strength. Being a little cold shows more strength. So if you're too polite, people are going to interpret that. Predators are going to interpret that as you being weak and they're going to try you. You don't want to get to the point where people try you. You don't want people to try you. You got to learn to have an intimidating presence. And like I always say, if you want to have an intimidating presence, focus on your non-verbals. Lower your smiles. Lower your laugh. Slow down your facial expression, your movements, your response, the way you talk. Slow everything down. Lower your smiles. Lower everything, even your anger size. Lower it. And also become okay with showing negative emotions. Become okay with showing that you're bored sometimes, as long as they don't write your paycheck. You could do this with these types of people. Show that sometimes you're bored. Show that sometimes you're getting irritated by somebody. Nice people are afraid of showing people their negative sides, and you have to find a way to do that. I have a course for that. It's not available now, but you can check out any of my courses. The Psychological Game of Attraction, which is for single people, which will help you communicate your strength also, okay? But anyways, that's pretty much it. These are the 5... Alan, you're going too far. What you're doing is racist. You just picked a random black person and changed your voice with him. Shut the fuck up, Melissa. Get out, okay? Always bothering me. Anyways, if you guys enjoyed this video, man. Oh, man, I swear to God, I'm going to get canceled one day. This Tyrone thing is too much. If you guys enjoyed this video, man, hit the comment button, man. Let me know you guys like this, man. Anyways, man, stay toxic, man. All right, ladies and gentlemen, if you guys ever want to learn how to use your feminine energy to influence people, learn how to use your masculine energy to become more assertive, and also learn how to blend both energies to improve your dating life, your spiritual life, honestly, your relationship life, your family life, your career life, this is the course for you. If I had to make a course for my nieces, I have two nieces, one is 19 and one is 15. 16. Holy shit. Oh my God, he's a bad fucking uncle. He's a bad uncle. Get out. Shut up, Melissa. You should get this course, right? And this is the course that I will make for them. So, for example, watch the curriculum, right? In the first week, we're going to be showing you how to establish a strong masculine foundation without letting it hurt your feminine energy. This masculine foundation is a source of who you are, right? It's your bodyguard. Without this, whatever feminine energy you create
will be destroyed by the outside, because your masculine is your shield. So we'll talk about goal setting. We'll talk about how to develop a serious attitude. We're gonna be talking about how to use more logic, how to use more goal-oriented behavior. It's more how to be a man. Now the next one is how to embrace the feminine energy, right? This one would teach you about how to minimize excessive masculine traits, developing self-awareness, healing abundant feminine energy, regulating your emotion, mastering voice qualities and facial expressions, surrendering control, and allowing pain to be felt. This is honestly, this will supercharge, like Kaioken, your masculine energy. After that, we have femininity in the workplace, and how to be feminine in the workplace without letting people take advantage of you, and the nuances of how women of power should behave versus women who are subordinates in the workplace, and even the dress code. This is based on psychology, people. It's kind of insane. I'm actually excited about this one. The next week, we talk about navigating the labyrinth of male and female friendship, and this a lot of women find confusing, so we talk about that. And how to identify envious friends, how to identify the good friends, how to keep male friends, and how to keep female friends. Week 5, we talk about how to release the burden of the past and stop and destroy mental projections. This is actually really powerful. And then week 6, we talk about how to increase your observational power so that you can read people better. And we have a bunch of bonuses. The course starts at $99, and you guys can pre-order the course today at $69 before it goes out. If you're watching this, most likely I'm in the meditation retreat, so most likely I will be praying for all of you guys. And just click on the description down below of the video. Right there, you'll see it, and you can pre-order that course. It's gonna be out by the end of next month or the beginning of February of March. One of the two, people, because I have a 10-day retreat to do, and I want to finish the course after the retreat, because I think the ideas are gonna be so much better. All right, man. I'll see you guys later. Pre-order, man. I'm closing the channel.